I'm Jim Rogers with Duke Energy, and right now I'm saying, what in the world is a corporate guy doing on a program like this? I don't have the talent. I don't have the capability to express myself in the same way. I'm just basically boring. Very boring. But Bill, I was thinking a little bit about, well, what is my gift? I thought that was such a great way to think about it. And I think you've challenged everybody here to think about their gift. And I was sitting there saying, what is my gift? Well, I've almost been a CEO 20 years now, and maybe survival is my only gift. But I think actually my gift is my optimism, because I have a huge challenge. And I've defined it earlier as 3, 12, and 41, which is really the carbon footprint of our company, which reflects the carbon footprint of our country. And my challenge is to find a way to solve this problem, because I think climate is one of the greatest issues that's ever faced mankind. And it's the only one that's going to require everyone in the world to participate. It's not just for one country or one region. It's for everyone to participate. And what's been so great about this conference for me, and I feel honored to be included, is I believe all knowledge starts with a conversation. And there have been a lot of wonderful conversations here, and we'll all walk out of here a little smarter about the issues. That's a good thing. But knowledge about an issue is only a beginning. And then the question is, now that you have knowledge about it, how do you take it? Well, I take it as an optimist, because I believe in the politics of possibility, not the politics of limitation. And I think we've gotten 5,000 generations of people, 5,000 generations, and we've solved a lot of problems, and we're sitting here today in this beautiful place because we've solved a lot of problems. And I have confidence that we will solve climate change. I have confidence because we understand it. We now need to go to work with it. But I also believe that you need to walk out of here empowered. Not just empowered with the knowledge, not just empowered with the recognition that we survived 5,000 generations, not just empowered by the messages that you have heard, but empowered with the knowledge that one person can make a significant difference in the world, that one idea can make a significant difference in the world, and that the action, and I challenge each of you to think about, with this knowledge, with this inspiration, what one thing will you do that will truly make a difference today, tomorrow, and to future generations? It was an honor for me to talk here because I had a chance for my 10-year-old granddaughter to sit in. And for a long time, I've talked about the grandchildren's test. I have 7 with 1 more on the way. I know I look way too young. I grew up in Kentucky, started rather young. It's a rural thing. But with my granddaughter sitting there and knowing that Mary Dora is going to talk next, and I know the challenges that she put to her dad, and I know that the decisions I make today are going to have a profound impact on her. And several years ago, I sort of developed what I call the toughest test for a business guy. Will my judgment, will my decision pass the grandchildren's test? Will they in 2050, and I think I asked Mary how old she was, and she's about the same age as my granddaughter, which tells you I really started young, John, relative to you. And I think about in 2050, will they look at the judgments I made with the problem that I have? Will I have solved and worked on the climate problem in a way that they'll be proud of? Will they look back and say, the decisions my granddaddy made are decisions I'm still proud of today? And I saw her sitting there watching me talk about this issue, recognizing that she's going to remember, and that I not only I want her to remember I talked about it well, but I actually did something about it. So I leave here with the action that I take out of this, knowing that my granddaughter heard me talk about, yes, I'm going to do something about it, but knowing that personally I have to deliver on that because I want to pass the grandchildren's test at the end of the day. And I want you to pass the grandchildren's test in terms of the decisions that you make and the action that you take when you walk out of here today. Thank you for including me.